Now that you have created your calendar, you will want to link it or embed it into your website. How you do that is going to depend on what editor you're using. If you're using a website editor that allows you to access the HTML code of the page, then you're going to embed your calendar directly into your page. That's what I've done with mine. So when you go to my website, it is embedded right there in the page. If you're using the first class editor, or you don't know how to embed code, then you will want to create a link to your calendar so that you will click on some text and it will open up a new window and you can see your calendar there. I will show you very briefly how to do both. So we go over to under My Calendars. We're going to go over to our class calendar, click on the menu, and choose Share this calendar. When you get there, the first thing you'll see is Make this calendar public. If you're using a link on a website, then you will want to make this calendar public. It will also show up in public Google searches, but as I've said, there's probably not a lot of personal information on your calendar, so that's just fine. We're also going to click on Calendar Details. Here you will see your calendar name and the description that you entered when you set up your calendar in the first place, your location, your country, your time zone. You'll also see something about invitations. You may email invitations to events that appear on your calendar. If you are a member of other people's calendars, then you may receive invitations from them. I don't expect you will be using invitations, so you can click on the Do Not Show Invitations button, but that decision is up to you. I can't even remember what I did. Anyway, if you can access the HTML code and you know how to do that, then you're going to embed the calendar. The code is right here, so all you have to do is select the code, right-click, and go to Copy. Then open up your web page in your editor, go to the HTML code and embed it directly into your code. Okay? If you don't know how to embed code and if you don't want to go messing around with the HTML code, or if you're using the first class editor and you can't access the HTML code, you're going to want to create a link to your calendar. To do that, you're going to need to know the web address of your calendar, and that's right here under Calendar Address. You're going to want to enter the HTML information for that, so we're going to click on this blue HTML button, and there you will see the address of your calendar show up. So we're going to move our mouse over that address. You'll see it turns red when I do that. You're going to right click and you're going to come down to Copy Link Address. And we just click on that and that goes away. Then we can say OK. Now we want to go to the web page on which we want to insert this link. So I have a blank page here created with the first class web editor, and I will use this page to show you how to insert the link. Now links in first class are a little strange, but we go to the insert button right here and we come down to link. So we just click on link. It asks you for the target URL. So this is the address of your calendar that you just copied. We're going to right click and we're going to paste. Your link title, we can call it Class Calendar. Okay. Under Window, you want to keep it at Use New Window. You want your calendar to show up in a new web browser window so that people can still see your class website and have the calendar open in a separate window so that when they're done with the calendar, they can just close it and they're automatically back to your website. So we'll leave that at Use New Window, and then we'll click on OK. And you'll see that lovely little arrow show up there. Just move just to the right of that arrow, so use your right arrow key and click once, and then you can type in the title. So we're going to call this Class Calendar. You'll see how it shows up in blue with the line underneath it that tells you that it's a hyperlink. Okay, and there you have created a link to your class calendar. So now when you click on it, it will open up a web browser page that displays your calendar. Then you can save and close the page and ta-da! You're done. And you have created a class calendar and added it to your website. Congratulations!